Swan. Good girl. Oh, sorry.
That's the last of the equipment gone. The maids have put the drawing room back to normal.
I'm walking down to the village. I want to have a word with Travis.
Oh, but Richard will be here in a moment.
That's what I'm telling you. Give him my excuses. I'll see him at dinner.
Any news on the Bates situation?
Not that I'm aware of.
So you still want to keep him on?
Cora Bates's wife has committed suicide. It's very sad, of course, but not when I last looked a reason to sack him.
They've taken the rest of the beds.
So that's the finish of it.
Not quite. We still have Matthew. And I wanted to ask you, isn't it time you went home?
I see. You want to throw him out.
Robert, I want him to learn to be as independent as he can, and I want Mary to get on with her life. What's wrong with that?
Is there something you're not telling me?
What do you mean?
About Mary and Matthew? Some element you haven't told me?
Of course not. You're being silly.
If thinking that trying to protect Mary with a ring of steel is silly, then yes, I am very silly. You shouldn't be doing that.
Let us hope the end of the war brings the return of the footman, Mr. Crawley.
Do you think they will return?
I certainly hope so.
I'm sure Sir Richard can buy you a dozen when you get to Hackspeed.
Nice.
Let me.
Oh, no, Lord, I can manage it. The handle broke.
Aren't we feeding you?
They're from my mother's apple store. She always knows me up.
How's your boy doing? Freddie?
It's Freddie. He's doing very well.
I went to the headmaster of Ripon Grammar. I said to look out for him.
That's so kind, my lord.
I hope it works. I don't really see why it should, but you never know. I suppose you miss your husband very much.
Of course. But I have Freddie. And when you think of what some families have gone through...
I know. Almost 30 dead on this estate alone. And the Elkhards down at Longway lost 3 out of 4 sons. Mrs. Carter's only boy was killed a month before the end of the war. Poor William. And then there's Matthew.
Whoa! Don't fall off again.
Do you ever wonder what it was all for?
Oh, okay, I'm not great with my left hand here, so sorry about that. There we go.
The train was late. Welcome to the new world. When a war is over, the first emotion is relief. The second, disappointment. How sad. How true. Come in and have some tea.
Will you miss the extra staff, Mrs. Patlaw?
Not really. When push comes to shove, I'd rather do it myself.
I'm not getting that bag back, am I?
God knows what I'm to feed them on. There's nothing out there, to be honest.
No. Okay.
Well, the Lord tempers the wind to
Well,
tree and land.
it's your quilt stuff in there.
What about you, Thomas? How much longer will you stay?
Well, now the last of the invalids are gone, I suppose I'm finished. I report to Major Clarkson, but he won't be taking anyone.